we have to put labels. It's our nature.
No, it's not mine.
No, but
it's the nature of critics. Or intellectuals or experts. So Arthur Schnabel was a great classical player, said experts are people who make the simple complicated. I like to make the complicated simple. I think it's more interesting. I don't care about it.
Dice que los expertos hacen de las cosas simples algo complicado y a él le gusta hacerlo al revés. De algo complicado simplificado.
The first time I heard jazz, I heard Louis Armstrong, Big Spiker Baker, Sidney Bechet, Django Reinhardt. And I listened to it like that, like, wow. And then some people started telling me that, black people and white people, they didn't play the same. And I was like, I didn't even know who was white and who was black. And to this day, I don't care. I'm French. I'm so sorry. Nobody's perfect. Well, when I play, I'm not French. I'm just, it doesn't matter.
Bueno, eso. No discierne ni no hace
That's
diferencias en nada.
I'm a bit
Soy
And the second question.
The second question is about hearing, but not melody, chords. When you hear maybe a progression or, I don't know, any kind of piece of music, and maybe you get like a struggle with this chord, what notes are in there. Maybe I can't hear all the notes in a chord sometimes. And I don't know how to find it. And it's kind of a problem. I don't know how to solve it.
Right. What I did a lot, maybe I can show you. Thank you, Thomas. Is sometimes, I would take, let's take the beginning of All the Things You Are. And I would sit at the piano and I would say, okay, I'm going to take All the Things You Are, but I'm going to take it in a different key, like F sharp minor. Because I want to get out of my automatism. When you play a tune all the time in the same key, you kind of get all kind of automatisms. So I want to get away from that. So I'm going to do it in like F sharp. And now I want to try a beginning that really works. Like the first two bars. It's the first two bars. First thing is melody, which actually needs the original version is. Now the bass. I want to sing that bass because many people hear what's here and they don't hear what's there. That's why they play like So you see people doing all kind of shit there, and the left hand is like, that thing, But they don't hear it, so it's kind of... So, I want to hear both. It's like books. Before I put books on my shelves, I want to make sure there's something on the left and something on the right to hold them. Now. That's a start. Here I hear something. I'm like, this is really like, start. I don't think. Okay, again. Now, for some reason I hear this. Okay, now I'm starting to think, so I don't hear anything. Reset. So I could spend hours doing this, literally hours. Which means I could spend all morning on those two bars, ending up extraordinarily depressed because I didn't find it. So I went to bed with this headache, you know, tried to commit suicide, got drunk, and then the day after I do it again. And one day I found something like, oh, this one. That's how I know it. But I always try to see, oh, what do I hear? And what do I hear here is very important. The movement of the bass, you see. And when you hear the great pianists, like, you know, Tatum or Oscar Peterson or Monk or Herbie or all those guys, what's happening here is the key to their playing. Because you know what, the melody is what it is. You can kind of turn it around, play it a certain way. But it's what it is. But the bass can be like torture, you know. Some of it doesn't. And I'm going to do that as much as I need to until I really find something. And generally what's happening is that after a period of time where, you get very overwhelmed, at some point you get so exhausted that you stop thinking. And generally that's when, but you have to get to that point. And that is really like time is of the essence. It's really, really like the kind of thing that I could spend really literally hours doing.
It's not when you were playing it like that. It sounded like you were just exploring, really.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
And then, like before, like tomorrow, you're never gonna play it like that again.
No, because I don't remember it already.
Exactly. And then, so you just sort of explore the possibilities there is on the thing.
I water the plants.
And then when you do a concert, you might use, or maybe some of that stuff comes back, but unconsciously.
Exactly.
Like that.
When I do a concert.
So that's the exercise.
Yeah.